The hood, bro got stories. I hate it. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that can ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, we too certified.
Tú sabes. No sé, ey, yo lo noto confundido, confundido. Tú andas con lo tuyo, yo ando con lo mío, aborrecido. Esta perra aquí nadie para en los pares. Son pa' que te cure y esa carita hace que se... Mami, tú y yo somos iguales, pero con esto no me comparen. No, por favor no me comparen, que ustedes saben ya que no soy normal. No, ay, por eso le a las dos a la vez. Me escucha desde dile y pa' que le dé. Juntas son un 20 porque las dos son un 10, por eso ya las dos. En una pista y sabe que la va a romper. Estos tiran pero no se...
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Kings. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And Houston, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, they've got Erving. Roy out there with Jason Kidd. And there's Malone. And it's Thurmond in at the 5. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3-ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Now Kidd. Outside Roy. With a step back. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now, here is Harden. Anderson finds Miller. Paul with the 3. Harden. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Away team basketball.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Paul. And he lobs it up. Erving with the steal. And now Erving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
Outside Kidd. And taken away by Paul. Miller with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
That's some classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Roy from outside. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Miller, the pass to Harden. Back to Miller. Passes it to Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. And it's Malone with the rebound. Roy passes to Malone. And taken away by Paul. Down low. Here's Anderson. Warriors with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Malone. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme. Average points a game. 6 to shoot. Back to Erving. Over Miller. And Erving with the basket on the assist by Malone.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Harden on the wing. The three. The Rockets with another miss.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Malone outside. Roy from outside. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Anderson dishes to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Kidd grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Paul kicks to Harden. Anderson passes to Harden. Anderson the screen. It's Harden with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Pass to Thurmond. Anderson against Malone. Outside Erving. Erving double team. Outside Roy. Jacks up a three. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Left side Anderson. Now the pass to Miller. Harden against Roy. Anderson with the screen for Harden. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And finishing through contact, nothing new for Harden. He welcomes it. And boy, can that be demoralizing to the defense.
Now here's Roy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Malone. Good D by Anderson.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Kidd against Paul. He dishes it to Harden. Miller against Erving. And here's Anderson from the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And stolen by Miller. Chamberlain dishes to Anderson. Paul against Kidd. Harden with a screen on Kidd. Paul passes to Harden. Miller outside. No good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Inside, here's Kidd. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
He's a terrific two-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U16.
Stats for Harden. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Paul looking around. Harden outside. Chamberlain a screen. Roy against Harden. Over Roy. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Kidd. Paul against Erving. Outside for Kidd. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And so Miller will bring it up for Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. And they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players. One and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Miller, no up. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going out. Pass to Malone. The shot by Roy. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Anderson with the screen for Paul. Anderson outside. Harden against Roy. Anderson the screen. It's Harden with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right side Erving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Erving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Now here's Harden. 32 points for him last game against Dallas.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Erving against Harden. Chamberlain dishes to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Powell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Now here's Erving. A 20-point game for him in the win against New York. Tries from 10. That one a little long.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And here's Harden for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. Shane Battier is checked in for Chamberlain.
Substitution for the away team, number 35, Shane Battier.
Here's Iguodala. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pulls up. Pass to Francis. Iguodala outside.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
Well, that's a good option there on the pick and roll. The athletic Andre Iguodala easily slicing up the defense with the pass.
Now here's Powell. No scoring in this one. Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. Houston moving it around. Battier for 3. Trains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 2.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Stolen by Artest. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The Warriors making a switch here. Lewis is checked in.
Well, a chance to check out Andre Iguodala. How last month turned out for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Now here's Iguodala. Lewis misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Stolen by Harden. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Spins. Here's Harden. Out to Battier. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Battier's got 6.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Roy passes to Lewis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Harden surveying the D. Over Francis. Nice D from Camby. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game. We've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Houston leading by 6. So on the floor for Houston, Chris Paul is out there with Powell. Then there's Chamberlain, then it's Miller, and it's Battier in at the 4. Now here's Paul. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Well, so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
Kidd with it. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Lewis, right side. Over Battier. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. Kicks it to Miller. Back to Paul. Battier with a screen on Kidd. Paul against Kidd. Paul passes to Chamberlain. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Kidd. Lewis, right side. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Houston leading by 10. Paul outside. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Shoots over Malone. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. And so here is Golden State. Lewis a screen on Powell. Lewis outside. Powell against Iguodala. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Paul outside. The dish now to Powell. Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Kidd. That one goes. It's counted.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Paul. He has yet to score. Sweet move. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And it's Malone missing. Rockets leading by 8. Pass to Pop. From deep three-point land. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Kidd kicks to Iguodala. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
Aggressive Andre Iguodala play there. Love how he draws contact while shooting.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. Anderson, he's checked in for Houston. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those.
Chamberlain, the pass to Anderson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Open shot. Kidd. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Here's Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
The free throw drops for Powell.
Now Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Erving's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And so Powell nails both of them. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of. And how about the game from Kidd? I mean, we know he's an elite passer, but when his team needs points, this guy can carry the load as well.
Paul dishes to Chamberlain. Houston moving the ball around. Shots good by Miller.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
To the inside. Outside for Kidd. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for the Rockets. Paul outside. To Powell, 5 to shoot, and it's off from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 12. Outside, Kidd drills the 3-pointer. Kidd's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now a timeout called by Houston. With a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Rockets leading by 9. Here's Powell. He's got 5. Miller, the pass to Anderson. Miller kicks to Chamberlain. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Good defense by Kidd. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Malone, a screen on Paul. Kidd passes to Malone. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Miller finds Powell. Sinks the three-pointer. Powell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Roy. There's the pass to Malone. Yes, that goes in.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Paul outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Shane Battier has checked in for Powell, and James Harden has subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Warriors with possession here. A 12-point game. Kidd a screen on Battier. Shot clock at 5. Back to Kidd for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Anderson a screen on Kidd. Harden dishes to Anderson. Down low. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Houston with another. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Erving against Battier. Back to Erving. A floater and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Erving's got 9.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Chamberlain with a screen on Kidd. Here's Harden out to Battier. Pass to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Houston moving it around. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Passes to Kidd. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
No, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
And he makes the first. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kidd. Good on the second. Free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he nails the third.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And timeout call. Steve Kerr has had enough. a switch here. Artest is checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. Third best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the Rockets. 2 spots down.
And for the Warriors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Now, here's Malone. Robinson on the wing. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Malone sets the pick for Iguodala. Off target from outside. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 17-point lead, their biggest. The tray hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got 16 points.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Roy against Artest. Stolen by Harden. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good for Miller. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Malone. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on our test.
At the bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
Jason Kidd is checked in for the Warriors. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Roy against Harden. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Chamberlain. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thurmond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kidd against Paul. Back to Roy. Outside Kidd. To the middle. Here's Malone. Chamberlain with the block. On the wing, Harden. .109 left here in the second. A shake. Roy with the block. Poked away. Harden with it. He's picked up by Roy. Miller outside. A rebound by Thurmond.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And there's the pass to Kidd. Oh, the lob to Erving.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Artest with the screen on Kidd to the left wing. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Roy, and the basket by Harden.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now here's Kidd. 15 points in the game. Pass to Erving. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Erving's got 14 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And here's Harden. Over Roy. And so it's Houston feeling good about their 17-point lead. Into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These rookies are off to a great start. Never easy for the young dudes, adjusting to the speed of the game and the size of this league.
Yet these days, rookies seem more prepared for the jump than ever before. Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Rockets.
What really blew open this game was their second unit, Shaq. Once those guys came in that game, it was lights out. And I see them going to the same substitution pattern in the second half.
Why not? The way they're running off of this game, they might clear the bench by the start of the fourth quarter.
Thanks for us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Malone. Jason Kidd is out there with Brandon Roy. Then there's Erving, and it's Thurmond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Erving. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Out to Miller. The three from Anderson. Knocks down the three ball. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Paul dishes to Anderson. Passes it to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 21 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Paul passes to Anderson. Paul against Malone. Chamberlain down low. He's got 6. Harden kicks to Anderson. Back to Harden. Anderson with the screen for Harden. The rebound by Thurmond. Thurmond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Erving. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Anderson, a screen on Erving. Anderson outside. Now Chamberlain, looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Chamberlain with a screen on Erving. Ball for three. The Warriors pull it in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Roy passes to Malone. Shoots over Chamberlain, and again, no good by Golden State.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Ball outside. Anderson a screen on Kidd. Anderson outside. Fires the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Timeout called the Warriors. You gotta like.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Welcome out your Warriors next team.
In terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Here's Thurmond. On the wing, Malone. Outside, Erving. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Kidd. 15 points in the game. Erving finds Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Empowering it home. Ends a 12-0 run by Houston.
Harden the pass to Anderson. Back to Harden.
Blocking foul called on Brendan Roy. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ball against Kidd. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Outside Kidd. Malone a screen on Paul. Nobody near Erving. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got assist number 8 now on the night. And taken away by Roy. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Now, here's Roy. He has 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Roy's got 7 points in the game.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here is Harden. Brandon Roy making his last shot.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
For Houston, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Golden State with it. Kidd with it. He's got 15. Throws it up high and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Harden on the wing. Houston moving it around. And here's Anderson for three. Kicks it out to Harden. Chamberlain with a screen on Roy. Back to Chamberlain and stolen by Malone. Erving with it, and it's Miller picking him up. A shot's good from Erving.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
There's the screen. Here's Harden going inside, taken away by Kidd. And now in transition, it's Kidd. Here we go. And then Erving slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Erving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Show them some love and make some noise for your GS Breakers.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Kidd against Paul. Anderson with the screen for Paul. There's the feed to Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. Malone can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Harden. He's got 24. He can't get that one. Good D by Erving. Warriors trail by 20. Pass to Roy. Outside, Malone. Trying to find Erving. He's got it now. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Paul. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Harden kicks to Chamberlain. The kick out to Anderson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here we can check out the story for Chris Paul.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Our tests. He's checked in for the Rockets. Gerald Green comes in for Chris Paul. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kidd against Miller. On the wing, Malone. Good in the assist to Kidd. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Harden against Kidd. Artest with the screen on Kidd. Kidd with the steal. And they double up Kidd. Here's Francis. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Francis. Rockets leading by 16. With the step back. Harden the pass to Green. Misses the 3. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Francis to the paint. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Got it. Good job in the low post. Malone's got 12.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Now, here is Harden. 24 points for him. And yes, it's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Kidd. It's a 16-point game. On the wing, Malone. Back to Kidd. Here's the three. Green with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Harden. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. There's Miller with the three. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Francis. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Harden. He's got 26. Chamberlain with a screen on kill. Harden, a reverse, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. James Harden, number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
That free throw good from Harden. Warriors making a switch here. Camby's checked in. And both free throws good for James. Harden.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Francis. And the pass to Malone. Sweet little floater. Malone's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Harden bounce pass. Miller dishes to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green passes to Harden. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Houston, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And some changes here for the Warriors. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Malone. Iguodala comes in for Erving. And it's Roy in for Jason Kidd. And then for Houston, Shane Battier is checked in for Chamberlain. And it's Powell in for Green. That free throw good from Miller. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Francis passes to Roy. Lewis a screen on Miller. Roy kicks to Camby. Outside Roy to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's our test. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Francis passes to Lewis. Bangs home the trifecta. Lewis Lewis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Houston leading by 20. Now Harden, 28 points for him. Out to Battier. Outside Artest. And here's Harden for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Francis passes to Lewis. Here's Iguodala, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about Iguodala's focus on that play? That was amazing. Didn't let the defense get to him one bit.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Now here's Harden, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Artest with the screen on Roy. And here's Harden for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. James Harden getting it done for the Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to